Welcome to 5 Minute Monster, where I help you find the perfect enemies to put in your campaign, all in 5 minutes or less. I'll give you a brief overview of a creature, some tips for running it in combat, and adventure hooks to help you find a place for it in your own games. Today, I'm talking about one of the dragon's lesser cousins, though no less terrifying, wyverns. Without further ado, let's get started. Descending on unsuspecting victims from above, wyverns look like smaller dragons with a couple key differences. Like bats, their arms are part of their wings, giving them less limbs than their larger brethren. While they get no breath weapon, these drakes do have a stinger at the end of their tail, capable of injecting deadly poison. As masters of the sky, wyverns can fit into just about any environment that has places for them to perch, from forests filled with towering trees to rocky mountains and desolate swamps. These wyverns are versatile. In combat, wyverns have a deadly arsenal to attack your players with. A fly speed of 80 feet means they'll be zooming around the battlefield, and from up high, they can target your party with either their bite or poison stinger, which both have a reach of 10 feet. Their claws are a little stronger than their bite, but only have a reach of 5 feet. I'd suggest using these on your melee characters to give them opportunities to hit the wyvern before it takes to the sky once more. While you want your fights to be challenging, it'll be frustrating for your melee-only players if they never even get a chance to attack, because the wyvern is always so high up. An AC of 13 means the wyvern will be pretty easy to hit, and against higher level parties, that 110 HP won't last for long. Because of their draconic nature, wyverns are great to pair with other reptilian foes, like lizard folk or guard drakes, to give your players something else to target, while the wyvern gives their landlocked allies support from above. As one last thing to note, the deadliest thing this wyvern has going for it is its poison stinger. If your player fails their constitution save, they'll take an additional 7d6 poison damage with the attack. But poison is often one of the most resisted types in the game. Lots of different species and class options give resistance to poison. But make sure you don't metagame while using the wyvern. Just because you know that your player's character won't be as affected doesn't mean the wyvern does. And the last thing you want is for them to feel like their choice in species or class doesn't matter. Wyverns can be terrifying foes, swooping down from above and stinging your players with their tail, but you don't want it to feel too cheesy or unfair. As lesser dragons, wyverns are great henchmen for their stronger metallic or chromatic counterparts. They could circle a dragon's lair as scouts, looking for any intruders, lead the charge against foes as air support for legions of lizardfolk followers, or even come to the dragon's aid in battle against higher level parties. As followers of dragons, their flight makes them versatile allies. On their own, a wyvern could be a great villain for a lower level party. They're hunters, always looking for easy prey, which would certainly bring them into conflict with farmers trying to protect their livestock or travelers who have to pass near a wyvern's den. Offering a bounty for that wyvern that's wreaking havoc on the locals is an easy way to slot one into your adventure. Beyond their own abilities, wyverns make great mounts for your other big bads. Pair them with a necromancer or hobgoblin warlord, and now your villain, who would normally be stuck on the ground, can take to the skies, all while the wyvern can still unleash havoc with that poison stinger. That being said, wyverns are powerful in their own right, so make sure if your even stronger bad guy is riding one, your parties are a high enough level that they can deal with that kind of firepower. That's it for this 5-minute monster all about wyverns. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you do end up throwing a wyvern at your party, or they've already had to deal with its poison stinger, I'd love to hear how it went in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate it if you'd leave a like or consider subscribing to the Bard's College. I make content all about D&D and DMing, so if you enjoyed it, definitely stick around. But for now, good luck, and remember, crit your players.